So yesterday, a lot of us were hit with the shocking news of the retirement of our national team captain, Troost-Ekong, from the national team, which means going forward, he will no longer play for the Super Eagles again. He's retired from international football. You know, that came as a shock to a lot of us, because how would you explain that just a few weeks to a major tournament like the AFCON, the team captain just retire? You know, that came as a shock. But if you don't follow Nigerian football, if you don't follow the Azamen story and how they handle football, I don't think you'll be shocked, especially with everything wey happen during the World Cup playoff, where the team led by Captain Troost-Ekong decided to boycott training until, you know, NFF pays them the outstanding wey dem get, wey dey wind them on top, you know, where at the end of the day, with the whole everything wey happen, they finally got their money, they went and played. Also, if that our last game against Congo, especially the time wey we dey prepare for penalty shootout, him wey be the team penalty taker dey for bench, dey do substitution, put another person. No be even say the person wey dey put dey go play penalty. No, the person no dey even go to play penalty, but team penalty taker dey for bench with everything wey happen around that period. But make I still give una a little context with regards to everything wey happen around that World Cup playoff qualification and everything wey happen. So over a month ago, I started making videos talking about the state of Nigerian football and how the wickedness and greediness of Azamen, the NFF people, has brought us to our knees, has brought Nigerian football to her knees. You know, I started making that videos, and just like a lot of you no even know wetin don dey go on all these years. I was shocked when a lot of our players started even reaching out to me. A lot of them were shocked. They no even believe the kind of thing wey dey go on. Me myself, I was shocked that them sef no even know wetin dey go. A lot of them sef no even know wetin dey go on. You know, especially when I talked about the 17 billion naira intervention fund wey the federal government gave NFF last year, just last year here, with strict direction that the money was strictly meant to pay off all outstanding debts to the players and, you know, the rest of them. But shockingly, a lot of them heard it for the first time when I made that video and talked about it. So federal government bring that kind of money for that purpose. NFF sideline that money. They talk story. They whine these players. He was one of the players that reached out to me, you know, and we spoke extensively, talking about a lot of things and all of that. You know, that was even weeks, like maybe probably a month before the World Cup playoff. And the week to the World Cup playoff, NFF still received about 1 billion naira again in preparations of that World Cup playoff qualifications. But again, they still reached Morocco. You know, all of us saw the drama that happened with the hotel and everything that was going on. Still, they wind the players on top their money again and all of that. Until eventually the players decided they were going to, you know, boycott training until NFF pays them the money that they are owed and everything. And at the end of the day, the money where they talk story for where NFF, they wind them and all of those things. The money can eventually come out, and then they continue with the preparation to the World Cup playoff. You know, and again, this is where I also have issues with a lot of people. A lot of people would always talk, say these players know they patriotic, especially when it comes to something about money. I don't understand how you saying that these players are not patriotic. People where they give their blood, sweat and tears. No be say that they beg for money. Listen, now waiting they work for, they worked for it. Waiting reach them, they are right. You go come talk, say they know they're patriotic enough because they are asking for their right. Now the thing can make me the wonder now, them now and the NFF, the Azamen people now, where all the funds they come to, where they sideline, they talk story between them now and those people now, who are the people that are not patriotic, if we want to even talk about being patriotic? But all those ones on the side. So all that drama will happen for Morocco. You know, it brought a lot of attention. Even got the attention of the president and all of those things. That thing spoiled a lot of work for Azamen, because he got the attention of the president, and president can't even find out, say, oh, all the money where they even, the intervention fund and everything, where the money where they bring, NFF no use that money the way they direct them to use them. Now, why, if you see the statement where NFF released after that World Cup playoff, the first line of that statement was they were apologizing to the president. All these things don't make sense to you now, Abi. So that was why the first line on that letter, they were apologizing to the president, because they know say they don't fuck up well, and their matter don't reach presidency table. If you're familiar with how Azamen, the NFF, they run Nigerian football, especially the national teams, you go don't know, say every time where a player stands up to speak or ask for accountability from these people, you know, it usually ends up in a similar way. But all of these are my own theory. I'm just putting side by side with what happened and the things that have been happening over the years. You know, I just put it side by side. I believe in due time we'll hear from the horse's mouth properly. When I dey talk about how much NFF don kill Nigerian football, how much those as a men don mortgage the future of Nigerian football, a lot of una no dey understand am. A few days ago, our under 15 were involved in a tournament. They call them baby eagles. I be waiting. Go see how Ivory Coast dey chop them. A match of just 40 minutes, 20 minutes first half, 20 minutes second half. Now they knock you 4-1. Okay, let's not even talk about the results. At that age we are looking at development. But you dey watch this team, you dey see say there's nothing to show. The second game against Benin, go watch the game. Go and see how Benin Republic, go see the kind of football wey Benin Republic dey play us. From top to bottom, none of the age grade teams is anything to write home about. See our Super Falcons wey dey even manage put comot shame for our face. Shebi international break, other teams now dey prepare, dey play international friendly games. Dem dey sit down for house dey look. We do not understand the kind of problem we are in with these people. Let me give you people a proper context. In this country, we have over 35 million youths. 35 million youths who are either semi-professional, professional, amateur or upcoming footballers. Over 35 million. Now, over these 35 million people are hoping that tomorrow or someday that football is going to change their lives and the lives of their family. But Nigerian football has gone so bad that it requires these 35 million youths now that they must travel abroad for them to have any kind of chance to make anything from football to change their life, not to even talk about changing that of their family. If they play football for Nigeria today, anything wey make you from professional level to any level where you dey now for Nigeria, you dey play ball for Nigeria, anything wey make you travel abroad, you retire for inside Nigeria. You dey play football for Nigeria, you travel go abroad. Make we no even dey talk about the place where you go for abroad. You travel go abroad, you are just wasting your time. Look at the NPFL wey supposed to be the highest league. All the people wey dey play for NPFL today, if their career end today, anything wey make you play, you travel go abroad, go continue your football, you retire for Nigeria. Sorry for you, you've completely wasted your years. That is how bad Nigerian football is. That league, our league, NPFL, just dey groom men wey tomorrow they go end up in brokenness and depression. See the way they handle our national team football, the highest level of football for Nigeria. You can't believe say people where they handle our national team football like that get any kind of plan to develop any kind of football or make any kind of development or make any kind of move for our football to go forward. Make all this our young boys wey we dey see around where they hope say tomorrow na football go change their life and their family. Say these people get any plan to bring any kind sort of development or plan. And like I said, the first step and the most important step of us saving our football and saving ourselves. Now, to first of all, I've brought out a petition. That petition I checked this morning is over 10,000 signatures on it. That's very poor, and we are not being serious because I expect nothing less than hundreds of thousands of signatures on that letter. I'm talking about issue where they affect over 35 million lives in Nigeria. We must change the electoral process where make these people, same group of people, just they recycle themselves, they change position, they carry our future, they play. We must change that process, that electoral process wey make them they do that thing wey they do for there, so that the right people can be able to come in and start saving us. Because from where I stand, everybody they see am now, they shout am now like say I be madman. All of us they see am. It is done.